we're just recording reactions today at Kent University, and it's just overall of the embryo and the blood clot, and how Allah, the precipitation methods and other things about Allah's creation. Sorry, my name is Omar. Your name is
Richard.
Okay. Today we showed Richard a short clip of Surah Al-Mu'minun. Between ayahs 12 and 22, and we're just getting a reaction from Richard.
ولقد خلقنا الإنسان من سلالة من طين ثم جعلناه نطفة في قرار مكين ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة فخلقنا المضغة عظاما.
So what do you think about obviously the Quran was the Quran was revealed to us 1400 years ago. Scientists only started to find these discoveries now. What do you think about something that was from an Arab state, a small Arab state, 1400 years ago, with little technology, little little know-how, much, and what do you think about do you think it's a miracle? Because I personally believe it's a miracle how such information came into the hands of
it's hard to know. I've heard a few other examples of sort of really far foreseen scientific claims in the Quran that had sort because of the difficulty of knowing that at the time. In terms of it's a Genesis story, right? And in terms of the part that I'm guessing you're impressed by is the fact that there's the embryonic thing, because that's the part that you wouldn't really know without it. And I think it's very impressive that they know that the humans start at such a small point.
Do you think it's such a miracle, or does it amaze you that came 400 years ago? Does it amaze you that we knew such?
I don't know how they would have I mean, if you cut open an early pregnant woman and had a look, would you see a very small fetus? I think you would.
Okay, yeah.
And then could you just sort of backtrack from that and say it probably just started as something smaller? I'm a naturally very skeptical person, so I
So just one word to describe what you listen to. What would you name it?
One word. It's very warming.
Warming. Warming.
Yeah, I like it.
A good word by Richard. Warming. We'll take off on that note, and thank you so much, Richard, for your time.
It's okay, thank you.
Thank you for participating in our project. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you.
فكسونا العظام لحما ثم أنشأناه خلقا آخر فتبارك الله أحسن الخالقين ثم إنكم بعد ذلك لميتون ثم إنكم يوم القيامة تبعثون ولقد خلقنا فوقكم 7 طرائق وما كنا عن الخلق غافلين.
I'll ask you a couple of questions about it. So you said you heard the adhan before, like the call to prayer. So
I don't understand the words, but I've heard the rhythm and the music, the musicality of it.
So have you ever heard a verse from the actual Quran before?
I've heard the verse, as I said, over the mic.
Over the mic.
But it never made sense, until I had the translation.
So what did you think about it? Did you like the sound of it?
I like the droning, keening sound of it. In the same tone. It's quite. The first thing that struck me, the similarity with the two religions. I'm a Hindu by birth, really, in practice. The very first sound, it went on.
And it keeps going.
Yes, and that sound that comes from your belly. In our culture, in our religion, we've got the Om sound.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is the letter Om.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that before.
And the same.
So it's nice and familiar to you.
Yes, that kind of automatically it contextualizes you that this is what I'm going to hear, this is where I am. It creates a zone.
Yeah, it puts you in a different sort of state of being. Yeah.
And the other thing which I found was that it at this point, you're only on 12 and 13, you're only giving me the very fundamental, the grassroots of the life, which is the birth.
Yeah.
And the birth is nature, nature is ground, ground is air, weather, the seven senses we call it, which is very similar to my Hindu religion, you know, with sound.
Yeah. It's beauty. So if you could describe it in one word, what would you say?
As I said, in one word, contextualizes you. It puts you in my mind, that set I need to be in, and it makes me shake because I'm very...
that's lovely.
Yes. That's a very good thing I like.
Thank you for doing that so much, honestly.
And the other chant, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's like almost like a trance.
Exactly, it puts you in that state of mind.
It literally it has got that magnetic rhythm to make you in the trance.
Oh, thank you so much for that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Take care. What's your name?
I'm Lydia. What's your name?
Reshmi.
Reshmi, it's nice to meet you. Thank you.
ولقد زينا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وجعلناها رجوما للشياطين وأعتدنا لهم عذاب السعير
وللذين كفروا بربهم عذاب جهنم وبئس المصير
إذا ألقوا فيها سمعوا لها شهيقا وهي تفور
تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير
قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير
وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير
فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير
إن الذين يخشون ربهم بالغيب لهم مغفرة وأجر كبير
وأسروا قولكم أو اجهروا به إنه عليم بذات الصدور
ألا يعلم من خلق وهو اللطيف الخبير
هو الذي جعل
وأنزلنا من السماء ماء بقدر فأسكناه في الأرض وإنا على ذهاب به لقادرون فأنشأنا لكم به جنات من نخيل وأعناب لكم فيها فواكه كثيرة ومنها تأكلون وشجرة تخرج من طور سيناء تنبت بالدهن وصبغ للآكلين وإن لكم في الأنعام لعبرة نسقيكم مما في بطونها ولكم فيها منافع كثيرة ومنها تأكلون وعليها وعلى الفلك تحملون.
Hello, my name is Omar. Nice to meet you. Your name is?
Matteo.
Okay, we've got Matteo here. We'll just show it to him again. Surah Mu'minun, ayahs 12 to 22. We're going to ask him a few basic questions regarding it. He's seen the translation, and we're going to ask him what he thought. So, just listening to it, what do you think about the clip that you saw?
It's very, very poetic, and I don't know. It kind of has. It kind of takes over. There's kind of, you know, it's just some sort of kind of like
takes it like it's soothing and takes you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like a calming, soothing sound.
So we got a calming and soothing response from Matteo. Just a couple of questions. this was revealed over 1400 years ago, before scientists, knew about, like the sperm and the clot and stuff like that. And obviously it talks about precipitation and stuff like that. What do you think? Because it was such a, it was revealed to someone who was, illiterate and stuff like that. So what do you think? Do you think it was God revealed, or do you think that it may be, just coincidence or anything or something like that?
Because I'm not strictly a very religious person.
Okay.
I guess I find it a bit impractical that someone who's illiterate kind of be able to like kind of note down and write some like a whole book in the Quran. But I guess
especially
I guess kind of a point. It is remarkable that you can kind of get.
Yeah, you study again.
I study history.
History. So in history, the words that are used, they were very precise and stuff like that. Do you, the way it was, writ literally, how did you find that? Do you find it was quite on point, or did you?
As I said before, it kind of has a poetic quality to it. Which is quite. It's different, I guess, other forms of kind of. It reads more like a kind of a story book.
Okay. That's nice to hear. Nice. Thank you so much, Matteo, for the feedback, and thank you so much for your time. This is Matteo from Kent University, and peace.
Good one.